Okay. Yeah. I was making sound effects, man.
A rat in here. Street level floor, and then you got the upper floor where the actual residents of the house live. We're heading into the parlor room.
Quite a few guests have captured apparitions in these rooms, full-bodied apparitions in photographs. Notably, I've received more images that were captured on site looking into the reflections of the gentleman's mirror and the lady's mirror than I have in any other general part of the rooms. Each time something is captured in this mirror, it's over here in this area. And there is a photograph we have that we witnessed it being captured. It was captured in the middle of the tour on a digital camera. And there is a young woman standing back here with her head facing the back of the gentleman taking the picture in the mirror. He thought he was alone in this room. He was what we call the straggler, the person that sticks around longer than everyone else to get that last picture. The tour guide was standing just right back here, encouraging this man to hurry it along. He'd already checked this room. He knew there was only one gentleman left. The gentleman believed he was alone. But when he snaps the photograph, he immediately realizes that in his photograph, there's a young woman standing right here. And the look on her face, and her face itself, is terrifying. It's very concerning. But the same
Now the mirrors, I'm going to think, are matrixing. I mean, when I hear mirrors,
I mean, if you get
look at the side of it though. Put your.
even if you get up right up on it. I mean,
Oh wow! Y'all look really cool as hell in that mirror. I mean, your eyes look black, Becca,
awesome.
and Donald's mouth looks black right there. But I mean, you're going to get matrixing. I mean, the older the mirror, depending on what it's made out of,
I know it starts.
tarnishing,
Yeah.
basically. And you're going to look over here. I noticed something over here was earlier. If you shine your light, you can probably see. And I guess you can't see it with the light shining directly on it. You can see a lot of. Yeah, yeah, and it's dirty too.
these days, for the first 10 years that the homeowner lived in this house after restoring Sorrel-Weed Mansion, almost on a nightly basis, they were hearing the sounds of parties, big parties, echoing down here. Now, that sounds silly, but I'm going to tell you that we hear it even today. And it's not just voices, it's full conversations. It is very old music playing in the distance. It doesn't sound like it's coming from next door, but it doesn't sound like it's in the room next to you either. It's just there, somewhere in between. We hear crystal being chimed on, followed by laughter, constantly. We can hear two women chit-chatting throughout the afternoon, and it sounds as if it's coming from the ladies' parlor, even though there is nobody in the ladies' parlor, and we're hearing these voices. We've heard a lot of growls coming from that room as well. And there was an incident in between these two pocket doors here where myself and another investigator one night, we were doing an investigation here. We had some guests in these rooms. And they got very, very uncomfortable. And they were doing an EVP session. They had their K2 meters. The K2 meter started to spike, and they started feeling what they described as just not very well. They got a little nervous, and they raced downstairs. The investigator and I, we came up here, and we've investigated together for a lot of years. Now, he walks in between those doors, and it is freezing cold in the drawing room, and it is muggy and hot here in the gentleman's parlor. And when he gets in between those doors, he literally falls to his knees, crumpled. He's got the most terrible pain in his stomach, and it just brings him to his knees. And I said, "Oh, come on, Gordan, you're exaggerating." But I know this gentleman. We've investigated for a long time. He's not the type to exaggerate. So when I moved towards him to extend my hand and help him get up, when I stood in between the pocket doors, I got the same feeling as if something had just reached into my stomach and squeezed very badly. And I sort of hunched over, grabbing my gut. And we both felt very, very not well, I guess you could say. And it wasn't until we got out of the room that everything about us went back to normal. And that was only about a month ago that happened. And I've been on this property for 3 years. I've never experienced anything like that. And in all my years investigating, I've never experienced anything like that. I've been around other.
Bill, Donald, Becca, we are in the parlor, the gentleman's parlor. Is there anybody here in the home with us? Sorry, that's my foot. Note to self, don't wear Converse.
Sit this down and get some of our equipment out.
We can't sell these, do we?
No.
K2, Ovilus.
I'm going in the other room. This is what, the ladies' room or
That's the ladies' parlor.
ladies' parlor. And I'm told if you go in here, that if they don't like you, they'll let you know. The long-haired white boy.
Up in the room with all the ladies.
What?
8, begin, and warm.
Warm or worn?
Warm, W-A-R-M, warm.
Yes, it's warm. Hey, ladies. My name is Doyle.
K2.
Sir, ambassador here. What was that, lady?
Panel informed forever.
What was the first word?
The very, very first word,
No, the slash three.
panel.
Panel.
Shut the door.
Panel, P-A-N-A-L. P-A-N-E-L, panel.
Outside radio noise.
Yeah, car driving by.
Walking.
How many people are in the parlor right now?
Do you hear that?
I did, sound like that door creaking.
I do. Can you show yourself in the mirror? Or behind me?
I heard that y'all like big, elaborate parties.
We like parties too.
That's me, baby.
Hear something?
Becca said she was moving. walking outside. If there's anybody here, let us know by making a noise. Can you tap on a wall or bang on a wall? I'll walk around with K2 a little bit.
Spot where you done, and see if, they may,
Basically, here.
see if, the ladies may not like you. They didn't miss me.
Any ladies in here? Y'all been partying in here, drinking? If there is somebody here in this room, come over here and touch this green light. Go over and get close to it and touch it, it'll change colors.
You got 2 males in here.
I kinda like this side over here better. It's got a desk and everything to sit down.
One's a long-haired white boy, one's a short-haired white boy. Surely you gotta have an opinion on that. That's Doyle walking.
Stomach.
Just say get out. Get out.
I'm gonna set this green lighting thing here, up here in the mirror.
Where's the K2 at? Right there. This is supposed to be the corner with it. I'm curious. Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, I just talking about.
Oh, yeah.
We're not getting anything over here.
That's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Hi guys, damn. We drove all this way for y'all to be wimps on us. Moon River gave us more than y'all got.
Heard y'all were pretty active last night.
Y'all had this rep. You can't live up to it for us.
Yeah, we've heard reports of
Hear that?
ideas and pain. There's rats outside.
Things like pain to be like, shh.
I'm walking.
Oh. Y'all don't hear that voice? No shit.
I didn't hear anything.
Y'all, you didn't.
No,
Where's the recorder?
I've got one here, there's one in the middle.
What is that?
I couldn't tell what it said. It sounded like it came from the hallway right there. And the door shut.
I'm hearing footsteps outside, like in the hallway.
You hear it?
I hear footsteps.
Ain't no doubt I heard voices then.
Me, well,
Because I thought Nick and them were coming up. And tell me they are.
I don't.
radio?
I do. Hello?
I swear I'm not lying in one bit on that.
I'm not lying, I just heard footsteps all up and down that thing.
Are y'all still outside? Nick? Is this name Gordan?
I have no idea.
Nick, can you hear me? I heard voices. I heard male voices. I cannot tell what it said. Nick, can you hear me? What's that?
Alright, I'm talking on the scope right now, the periscope. Gabby, did you hear any male voices or
Yeah.
footsteps? Doyle says he heard some males talking.
And it wasn't
They
just
said
like.
yes, they heard the footsteps.
Okay.
Awesome, thanks Tony, thanks Gabby.
I told you I heard the footsteps.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There's no doubt this voice is wrong for that though, right back there. I know that voice.
What time is it, Gabby? That's outside.
That's outside.
That, yeah. I'm wondering if what I heard might not have been outside.
But I didn't hear the voices over here.
So three.
When I said that,
Yeah, I never heard the voices. I just heard footsteps.
It's
It sounded like it came from back that way and walked.
It's 3:30 here,
so
so
that's where I heard it from.
so at 3:25.
I heard the footsteps walking from that way
on her
to the
stuff.
front door.
Okay, and what I heard was back that way,
We're in the parlor.
right before the footsteps, the footsteps started. Right?
I got 6 people in there.
You 6 people are awesome.
Yeah, everybody else is not.
I'm just going back over here.
3:32, thank you. Give me a timestamp for,
That,
Our time down there on our video is not the same time. It's all,
okay, so we got a video recording there, we got 2 recorders plus a scope. The other one.
that's me.
Where's the REM pod?
No idea. I hadn't touched one tonight.
you didn't bring it, did you?
I did. Where we put it at?
It was in the trailer, we pulled it out.
I didn't touch
Sorry,
it.
Donald. Sorry.
Doyle's
I was like,
calling
what?
us.
Sorry for what?
I'm trying to find.
Here it is right there.
I'm gonna set the REM pod out in the hallway. Go ahead and turn it on.
What was that?
Huh?
Alright, I just set the REM pod outside the hallway. We've got a REM pod out in the hallway.
Ain't nothing else going on. Come in here.
Set it in the women's part.
Just have it by a recorder.
Okay.
I hope we pick up voices on that.
Picking up recorder.
Forever. It's a new word.
Where do you wanna?
Keep it hop. Hip hop. Keep it hop. That's me.
Is there anybody here in this house that would like to communicate with us? We're here to find out your story, to find out history behind this house. We understand that there are soldiers.
Hey, y'all got a radio?
Buried underneath this house.
And what I didn't hear anybody answer. We heard big time male voices up here. I'm standing in the ladies' parlor. I heard almost a conversation, I cannot tell what was said, and soon as I heard that, Becca heard footsteps go from where I heard it from down the hallway. And our live viewers heard it. And so that's what I want to make sure that wasn't y'all. There's no doubt I heard no voices in that hallway. That's why I was checking to make sure with y'all, you know. Okay, well, we can rule that out. I just want to check with you, brother. I mean, take care.
What'd I say?
He's in his office.
Okay.
He's not even with Gordon. Gordon's by himself. So Gordon went talking to himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If that was Mr. Sorrell, if that was you in the hallway,
Anyone.
or anyone for that matter, anybody walking the hallway,
I heard you.
walk back through the hallway. There's a device in there on the floor. Why don't you go pick it up for me? Or move it so nobody steps on it.
So we did mark it when I heard it, right?
Yeah, I got a time on it. It's like 2:25-ish. Sometime between 2:25 and 2:30. Or an
How
hour.
long do y'all want to go?
Huh?
How long do y'all want to go?
It's 3:30 right now here, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
We're gonna gain an hour going back.
I'm going to take you up on that offer of driving, bro.
Oh well.
Are y'all moving?
Doyle did a little bit.
I did. Sorry.
Are there any spirits located in here? If there are, please make your presence known.
Miss Sorrell, how did you feel about finding your husband in the arms of a slave?
I think she sent her mosquitoes to attack me just now.
I mean, why would you do such a thing as to take your own life by jumping off the balcony? Leaving children behind, leaving your kids behind, maybe even grown up, but still, at the same time, they're your children, they're your kids. Kind of selfish, if you ask me. There's basically a tree growing right where you died.
I feel a cold breeze up here. It's got to be air leak somewhere, though. Not bad.
You know, make some kind of contact with us. We're going to move on.
Next.
Do what?
I said next.
Next. Yep. All right, we're going to move on out of here and go somewhere else since y'all don't want to cooperate.